We're making mug cakes.
Okay, you always do this. You start out really like, we're making blank. We're making motherfucking mug cakes! I thought it'd be fun to make a bunch of different mug cakes over the course of a couple days and try them and see what we think, and also maybe change some of the recipes a little bit. You know, just have a mug cake party many times. We are going to be making a chocolate chip mug cake and then like a brownie mug cake, so like a brownie mug. We have one mug.
I'm going to spray the mug with just some Pam. We're using this Quest chocolate protein powder we actually just got. Then 2 tablespoons of granulated sweetener of choice. So the other part of this experience that is sort of fun and exciting is that we have 2 different types of special sweeteners. One is a brown sugar Trivia, and then the other is a Swerve sweetener, which is like a cane sugar substitute. So we'll see.
Oh my god, that is a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Realize this is just Reyna cooking and me videoing it. This is her cooking show. And I don't know how I feel about that. What if I wanted it to be my cooking show?
Then I would have to do all the hard work, which is the videotaping, and that wouldn't, I don't know if I would sign up for that. 1 large egg.
Level.
Some things that we could now add at our discretion are cinnamon, vanilla. That's all I pulled out.
So we made this to be like, we poured all the ingredients into a mug because we thought, oh, this is perfect. We're making 1 serving. We'll put it into a mug, no extra dishes. But we accidentally put in the ingredients for 2 servings. So it's a lot of stuff to do in kind of a small mug. Okay, Reyna's strength is really killing these clumps.
Die, clumps. So I am gonna add the little extra chocolate chips on top.
We shouldn't cook them yet.
So the second one is actually for a peanut butter chocolate chip mug cake.
Are you a creamy or crunchy person? There's a right answer though.
There's no right answer. If you really fucking love peanut butter, you like them both.
Okay, I like peanut butter, but I still prefer crunchy. Crunchy's so much better than creamy.
No, she can smell the peanut butter though. She's done that every single time I've opened up peanut butter today.
Today? How many times did you open up peanut butter today?
So they say to use 1½ tablespoons. And they are gonna add about 1/2 to a full tablespoon of chips, chocolate chips. And again, we're using the stevia milk chocolate baking chips, but you can just use. We're also gonna add more cinnamon. More cinnamon and vanilla. This is like almost completely peanut butter.
And wait, what are those clumps?
They're the peanuts, you freaking dummy. That's what you were talking about. It's literally chunky peanut butter. Did you add the vanilla yet? Oh my god. Add it! Let's go! That's enough! Oh my god! Okay, I'm adding some cinnamon. I don't know.
Your second cake?
Yes, Mom! Oh my god! What happened to no rush? Jesus.
Microwave time.
Is this one?
Ooh, they look the same.
Yeah. Yours
Mine actually might be a little more unstable.
Mmm!
This one being, I liked the gooey brownie one the most.
As a noob to mug cakes, definite 9.
Yes.
We have more recipes to try, so maybe the other ones are like gonna blow our socks off, and those will be the 10. So I don't want to give anything a 10 just yet,
But very solid 9.
Yeah.
But tonight we are going to be making a banana mug cake and a lemon mug cake, and it's going to be really good.
Yeah, the banana one seems pretty easy. We have 2 tablespoons of butter. Well, that's not the butter, but we have 2 tablespoons of butter. Then I'm going to add 1/2 of a banana. Then we're going to add 1 egg. So I'm just sort of mushing the banana up. We had 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and like a 1/4 teaspoon, whatever you want, of vanilla extract.
Did I crack with one hand?
No, and please don't try because it's just gonna spill all over me if you do. Jesus Christ. Even that was kind of intense. Okay, a little dash of the vanilla extract. The egg. You're gonna mix it all up. Add however much cinnamon you like. I like a lot.
We know.
And then we got walnuts, but I actually bet you could add any type of nuts, like pecans would taste really good. And honestly, so would peanuts. Like a peanutty banana mug cake.
If you don't have a
tasty.
peanut-free household.
Sure, so because I definitely meant that if you are allergic to peanuts, you should put some peanuts in your mug cake. And it says 1 tablespoon of chopped walnuts. So I'm just gonna take like a small handful, and then I'm going to crunch them.
The nuts.
Yes, like we learned in our last cooking video.
If you haven't seen that, this is a great opportunity to do so. Or after you finish this video.
Yeah, you should exit this video and then go watch the other one instead, and then never return to this one. To another one of our... See, I told you! We finished our banana one. We're gonna set it off to the side, and we're gonna start our lemon one. It calls for 2 tablespoons butter, a whole egg. We have almond flour, regular flour, baking powder, sugar. In our case, again, we're gonna use like this Swerve granular sugar replacement. And it calls for the zest of a 1/4 of a lemon. Oh, I guess you go a little more. Come on, make haste. Jesus. Okay, 1½ of the sugar, 1/4 cup of the almond flour. Maybe we could, I'm gonna take over for a second.
We thought that it'd be fun to add pure lemon extract, just a teeny.
Like the smallest bit?
Because it's very strong.
Would you take that? Just hold it for a second while I do this.
I'm like that portrait of the wife and the couple with the pitchfork. No?
Yes, I know, so I do.
Yes.
Now, both of them, it says cook for 60 to 90 seconds. For a second.
It smells a little funky. Yeah, it smells a little funky. So I'm just gonna, around the sides. I give her they trusted me with a knife. Oh, it's gonna be really easy to flip actually. What? What? What?
Nothing. What do you need the knife for? Stop, Savita! This is a nice mug. What the heck?
I thought.
Wait. Our other mug cake. You do, but you don't need to do it when it's a teeny little mug. You just use your finger. It's probably already down there. Oh. Almost a whole 2 minutes, I think. But I think you should flip it over onto the front side. That side looks a little better, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks better. Definitely not ready yet. So I'm gonna do for... I like how this one really looks like a little cake, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. The texture looks like a cake.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, it's not even bad. It just tastes like pretty much nothing.
It has no flavor.
It doesn't have, I mean, it has a small hint of lemon flavor, but it's not very strong lemon.
It tastes more like bread than lemon.
It's not better than the ones we made last time. If I made it again, we could add the entire lemon easily, and then add some lemon juice, honestly.
And more sugar. It's not sweet enough.
Yeah, the sweetness doesn't bother me, but it just could have way more lemon flavor for sure. Chill F out, dang.
I see you censored yourself.
Yeah, guys, we've been reading your comments. We're really trying to
Clean it up.
trying to give the people what they want. They said they don't want curse words, so we took them the F out.
Okay. No banging.
Ooh.
Put it back. Put it back in the cup, please. Please. Let's just put it back. Let's it back in the cup. Okie dokie. It looks really disgusting when you take it out of the mug cup. So we're just going to leave it exactly how it was before we ever did that.
It looked way better.
It looks nice.
It looked like a brain when it was.
It looks really gross when you take it out. Okay. Also, why didn't they rise very much, either of them? Last time I made the peanut butter one, that thing was big. Okay.
Maybe say about the peanut butter?
So far, how it looks, the texture is not great.
But as a banana.
Wait, oh shoot. I'm so cute.
It has a banana in it, so that makes it hard. Like,
it's kind of hot. Oh.
the flavor is really good.
Yeah.
I think it could be cooked more. Or it might just be very, like, it's kind of wet.
It's definitely more of a moist cake.
Yeah.
Kind of like if you it almost reminds me of if you had an upside down cake.
It tastes like banana bread.
Yeah.
That's good.
Definitely way better than the lemon.
Yeah.
It's funny though because I do like the texture of the lemon a little bit better.
Me too.
I don't know. It's like the whole point is it's a mug cake. I don't really need a mug bread. Like I can make banana bread. I don't know.
Yeah. I wish it was this flavor with this texture.
Okay, so we gave
9.
Do you remember it?
We gave 9s.
To both of them?
Yeah. Which, looking back, I feel like might have been too high. I feel like I
don't think so. Those other ones are way better than these ones.
No, I know.
I don't remember, but whatever. Those other ones were high. This one's like...
3?
Yeah, to be honest, they're both 3s, but for different reasons.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the 3rd and final night of mug cakes. Woohoo! Tonight we are making a pumpkin spice mug cake and a snickerdoodle mug cake, right?
No.
No. I'm sorry. We're making pecan pie and pumpkin.
Should I use this? Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Use what? The butter?
This piece of kind of dirty butter.
Are you using it?
I said, yeah, I'm gonna use it.
You're gonna use the dirty butter? What does that mean? Like it was used for like baking?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just has some brown on it.
That's as high as you could throw it.
Stop, Sarita!
Mom, you're so mean. That is as high as I can throw it. Thank you very much.
All right, so let's crack the egg in here. So we have 1 tablespoon. So 1 egg, please. Can you please add it? Crikey.
Crikey, how old are you? 90?
It's not a thing that old people say.
Yes, it is.
I'm about to add now 1 tablespoon of sour cream. I honestly bet too that this could work with yogurt as well. But
Can I mix it?
what?
Those are big tablespoons.
It says mix well.
Okay, I will.
Let's also add, it says 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm just gonna add the rest of this because there's almost none left. Oh look, it has a little,
That was a lot.
Seed.
yeah, something inside.
That was a lot of vanilla. Ew!
Cockroach.
It fell in. I didn't expect that. No, it's supposed to be in there. It's something to, I don't know, maintain the flavor.
It's not a cockroach, Mom. Why would you say that?
2 tablespoons of almond flour and 2 tablespoons of a sugar or sweetener. The last night that we made them, when we made our lemon and banana one, they were only using like 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, and that was why they didn't rise at all.
But that recipe, those recipes were both from the same site, and they were both pretty.
Not so good. And then it calls for pumpkin pie spice. We do not have that, though you can buy it, and a lot of people do just have that in their pantry. But we don't have it, but you can make it. So I'm not going to be super exact about it. I'll be exact about the cinnamon, which is 1/2 teaspoon. But the pumpkin pie spice, when you make it, it's just a mix of nutmeg, allspice, cloves, and then it also has cinnamon. But since we already added that, maybe I'll add a little extra cinnamon. It smells so good.
Taste it first.
We can't taste it. We
It's
can smell
batter.
it. We can smell it though.
It's batter. You can taste batter.
Okay, you taste it then. How about?
Well.
I'm waiting. Yeah. We also, for the first few things that we made, we're using like our biggest mugs because we thought, what if they, we don't know how big they're gonna get, but really they never got that big, and then they look just kind of stupid in the huge mug. So we're using like slightly smaller mugs today, but now watch this one get so huge. That would be our look.
Pecan pie,
And this.
but it's walnuts, and it's also a mug cake, not a pie.
Is 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, regular, or like in our case we're using like Trivia brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of butter. We probably use a little bit less than that. And then however many pecans that you want on the top of your mug cake. So if you only like a little bit, just a little, you could add a lot. So we have 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Again, we're adding 1 egg. And we are supposed to add how much vanilla?
Oh, are we out of vanilla?
Half of a tablespoon. Who keeps taking my dang napkins?
Well, they were in the shot. Nicola, back
Okay,
off.
so with my dirty hand. So we were supposed to add half of a teaspoon of vanilla. We just ran out. So we're just gonna use some almond, but I think potato. They do taste different, but like,
Okay.
but it's just like an extra flavoring. So you use vanilla, viewer, and we will use almond because that's what we have. I love almond extract.
I do
though.
too,
It's so
but-
tasty. So there you go. Then what are you complaining about?
Well, you still need vanilla.
No, you don't. We just proved it. You don't need it. Okay. Then we are going to add
Ooh, I have to say that's what
2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of unsweetened almond milk, but I think for this, sweetened, unsweetened, vanilla, original, regular milk.
Is this
oat milk.
unsweetened vanilla?
This is, yeah. And 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking powder. Oh, da-da-da! 2 tablespoons of coconut flour.
I think it would be interesting to do these at the same time, 2 versions. One with like real sugar,
Real everything.
real everything, and then, I'm not real, but,
Yeah, real.
and then see,
I know, I don't know what to do.
can people tell the difference? You know?
I mean, I think you.
I
maybe
did-
you think they
don't you
taste
remember
just
my
as good, but
science
you
project?
Probably think.
I literally did a science project on having 2 cakes, one with stevia and one with regular cake.
I forgot about that science project though. You were way ahead of your time.
Honestly.
You know what I did for my science project once? I have 2 iconic science projects. One is how long does it take for apple juice to mold? And then the other one was, can a girl learn how to play basketball in 10 days?
Oh yeah, that was a fun one.
Oh my, wait, that was your science project?
Yeah.
That's a great science project, but how do you test that?
Take 10 shots, then do 10 shots, then practice every day, then take 10 shots.
Wait, how long
And
did
you
you practice
definitely
for?
improved.
I probably went down. I think that was it. The 10 shots were the practice, and seeing if my 10 on Monday were better than my 10 on
And
Friday.
they were better. You got much better.
Okay, so
I remember taking those photos, but I didn't realize it was for a science project. We have all these really funny photos of that. But no, I got all my science projects because I hated science to revolve around cooking or food in some way. So I did, can you tell if a cake has stevia or sugar? And I also did one of which has a bigger part, the chicken or the fish.
Oh, I remember that one. Ew.
That was so
I
gross.
remember that. We had to buy them. We had to dissect the heart out of both of them.
And I
Oh my
have
God,
all
I
these
remember that so
photos of
vividly.
me holding it and making like kissy faces.
And it looks really good. It looks
It
the
looks
most
really good.
like cake batter that we've had. It's very thick. It looks very promising.
Okay.
And it smells really good too.
So we had an issue with the fact that we finally switched to a smaller mug and then it overflowed. because it was too small a mug. But
it didn't really overflow. It's just like some residue on the outside. Honestly, it kind of looks like if it was all the way full, it would look kind of on purpose or something.
yeah, no, it does.
It's not on purpose, so. And then we have our other one. Looks beautiful.
It
This
looks
is our
really
pecan
good.
pie topping.
So this is the pumpkin spice. Oh, I think this one's pretty hot.
We cooked this one for 90 seconds, maybe like 105 seconds. Not good. I haven't tried it yet.
It's a little wet.
I didn't know if that was a signal that it was more ready. Shit.
Bet you won't eat that off the table.
Yeah, I will. I reclaimed the table like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about this. Flavor's good.
Another issue of texture being kind of strange.
I feel like that's my biggest overall
But
issue.
actually, the spice totally comes through. It doesn't taste like pumpkin, because it doesn't actually have any pumpkin in it. But it tastes like a fall, autumn spice mug cake, for sure. So now let's try the pecan pie one. Ooh, but this one looks much more cake-like. And I think that's because it has a lot of coconut flour. Like, it needs the flour, otherwise it's just a wet mess.
I burnt my tongue, but that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my tongue too, so I'm gonna wait.
Oh, I just really burnt my tongue. That's really good. I think, like, that is definitely the best one we've had since the first night. Like, last night's duds. This kind of a dud, but this reminds me of the first night. This is the most cake-like out of all of them.
If you want something that actually tastes like a cake and not like a cookie, because like the first night it was like cookie cakes, chocolate chip peanut butter, and double chocolate brownie. Like, kind of a cookie, kind of a brownie. This one actually tastes like a cake that I could have a whole slice of. Mom, you should definitely try this one.
And I love the nuts on top. They're really good.
That one's the best. Wow, that one's really good.
That one's so good. And the almond.
Yeah, I feel like the almond extract really comes through.
I take back everything I said. Ditch vanilla, go for almond. It's really good. So I rate this a 9.
Yeah. Well, I guess it kind of depends on what you're going for. Because I don't like it necessarily better than the first two cakes.
No, but the other ones were also 9s.
Oh, I thought we said they were 8s.
No, I'm pretty sure we said they were 9s. I went back and was like, maybe they're not 9s, but I think they were 9s, and this is a 9.
Sure. 9. The other one,
3. That was what the ones yesterday were.
yeah. Except for that as I try more, they get worse and worse because it feels like we should be learning from our mistakes.
This was awesome. You should definitely try these recipes that we made. They were really fun. Not all of them, obviously, but the pecan pie one, the brownie one, and the peanut butter chip one, all link those 3 good recipes in the description. The rest of them were duds, and I will not link them because I do not want to affiliate with them. Yeah, thanks for watching. Go make a mug cake.